Hey everybody, my name is Victoria Jallamore. I'm here to talk to you about time management today. First, I'd love to give you some small introductions about myself. I am a senior this year. Crazy, I've been in college for like 6 years, so I'm really ready to graduate. I've been a CA for, this will be my sixth semester. I've been in Langdon Woods and Blair Hall. I'm in the apartments this year. My major is interdisciplinary studies, which means I created my own major, and my title is Music and Media and Worship. It's designed to flow directly into a Master's of Divinity. I'm trying to become a pastor, so that's my plan. My hometown is Hudson, Florida. I grew up there and I moved to New Hampshire when I was a sophomore in high school, and I went to high school at Interlakes High School in Meredith. And I was an ACA for 2 semesters, the last 2 semesters, so I stepped down for my senior year. So yeah, we're going to talk about why time management is important. I'm going to show you some tools that you can use to manage your time well, and then we're going to talk about some things that you need to schedule however you schedule things. So why is time management important? Well, besides the obvious that you need to manage your time. If you don't manage your time well, you're going to find that you have no time to spare. And if you can't manage your time in your personal life, I'm not really sure how you expect to manage your time in a professional setting. So you need to make sure that your glass is full before you pour it into other things. Yeah. So I'm going to show you some ways to manage your time using some media. Right now we're going to focus on Outlook Calendar, which is free to use because you pay for it in your tuition. Also, it's just really easy to know how to use this because your professors, your community directors, they're all going to schedule things through Outlook Calendar because this is what most of campus uses. So here I've just got a screenshot of like what I usually have in an Outlook Calendar during the year. This is from last semester. You can see I have some classes, my office hours, one-on-one. I did a little coffee event here with my residents. Something that I really like about Outlook is that you can change the categories, which is wicked cool. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So when you're creating a new event, you just go in here and you hit categorize, and these are the ones that I already made for myself. You can create your own. You just hit manage categories and you can add a new one, and you can type in whatever and you can change the color. Really cool. Something that I love about Outlook is that you can print directly from here. I personally use a physical planner, which we're going to talk about next, and I put all my classes into Outlook, and then I print the page and then I paste it in my planner as like a quick reference. You can put this in your dorm, you can put this wherever you're going to be. It's a really useful tool to have. Some people post it like on their doors so they can see it like as soon as they're leaving, which is a great and excellent idea. Yeah, so now we're going to talk about the physical planner, which is my favorite. And so I'm going to show you like what I have in my physical planner right now. So this is a Day Designer by Blue Sky. It's a 5x8, so it's really easy to carry around. It's not this huge deal. Something that I like about this calendar, this new edition, it has a ruler in here. It also has these stickers. And something else that I love is it has a little folder, so you can put stuff in here. It's fantastic. Get yourself one. I'm going to show you where you can do that. This you can buy on Office Depot. I got mine at Target. There are a couple places, but I really wanted to show you the day-to-day look of the calendar. So you can get a planner that has just monthly and yearly, or you can have one that has daily views. I like the daily ones because I have a lot that changes from day to day. So here I'm going to zoom in and show you what it looks like day to day. So you have a top 3 category. This is where like you would put, or at least I would, put something that I know that needs to get done. So like my workouts, my Bible study, whatever kind of stuff I have to do for my CA position, whether that's do a round of knock and talks, talk with residents about an event, or have a conversation that needs to be had with your residents. This is a great place to put that. It has a cute little, what is that called? A quote. It has quotes there. That's really nice. And they have like a different one over here. This is my favorite part, is the today's schedule. So you can write out your entire timeline. Now it only goes till 8 o'clock. So like if I have duty, I put it in the tonight category. There's a nice little gratitude box here. I'll usually cross it out for like shopping list. Should use that and be thankful. Then it has a large to-do list that is the same size as today's schedule, which is wicked nice and my favorite part. And yeah, this is a great way to keep track of your time. One thing that you should know is that it's scientifically proven that you have a better chance of remembering something if you physically write it down. That's why some of your professors don't let you use laptops in class, because it's actually better for you for memorization and for knowledge consumption. Oh, my boyfriend texting me. I love you too. Sorry. It's super late right now. It's like 11:41. So that's fine. What was I saying? Concussion. Here we go. Yes. So you just got to figure out like what your system is. For a physical planner, I actually go a step beyond just this day to day, and I have like a little thing that I keep in my planner. So I'll write down things that need to be done here, and then I will divvy them out between like which days, so I don't overwhelm myself, because I'll like write everything down on Monday, and then I'm like, I can't do all of this. There's no way anybody can do all of this. So that's just the way that I use. The last thing I'm going to talk to you about is a whiteboard, which is super helpful to have in your dorm, and it's also really fun. This is a whiteboard that I customized myself. Someone was like throwing this out for my unit, so I was like, hey, I want that free whiteboard. And I just got some washi tape. You can literally buy washi tape like for $1 a roll. It's crazy. Go to Target. So I have like a weekly view here, and I have like Saturday, Sunday, and then I have this little box here where I put my verse of the day. You can put your shopping list, you can do whatever. And then I kept this big open space to brainstorm. As you can see here, I had like some categories of stuff that needed to be done in certain time frames. Whenever I was brainstorming, I would just clear the whole board, and I'd be like, all right, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. What else needs to be, thought through? Like if I was writing a song or planning an event, I would use this whiteboard. It's fantastic. I wish I didn't throw it away when I went active duty for a year, but I did. So now I have just like a regular whiteboard. It has columns with the day, and that works if that's what you have. But I prefer to have like this really big one, which is really nice. Yeah, so some things that you definitely need to schedule out, whichever way that you decide to schedule things out. It's really helpful to not only have one way, but at least two. Find a combination that works for you. I have post-concussion syndrome, which just means I hit my head wicked hard when I fell on the ice in February. It was fantastic. So because I have that, I know that my brain works in a different way now. So I need to use certain ways to remember things. So that's why I have that like little pink notebook in my planner. So I write things down there, then I categorize them and where they need to go, and then I can look back and say, okay, this is what I did. So some people just plan, in their Google Calendar, and they have that on their phone. You can get the Outlook calendar in your phone too. Go to IT services in the library. They'll set it all up for you. They're fantastic. So yeah, the things that you definitely need to schedule, no matter how you find a way to schedule, are your classes, your office hours, your one-on-one, your duty, and your staff meeting. If you don't schedule those things, I'm not sure how you're going to remember to go to them. I mean, people have done it, but it's just easier to schedule things out. The thing that I've found really helpful is actually scheduling my self-care time. Kennedy's going to talk to you exactly about what self-care is and how it can be different for other people and some ways that you can take self-care. But I try to have at least 1 hour a week, if not an hour a day, which doesn't always happen. I schedule myself some self-care time. And for me, that's usually doing a face mask, watching Netflix or Hulu, and just picking out for an hour, just having some hopefully healthy snacks, most likely not. And just, letting myself calm down from all of the stress of going to school and being a CA and, school. It can be stressful. So yeah, Kennedy's going to talk about that next. There's going to be a little activity, so enjoy. Thank you for letting me talk about this via video, because I could not be there this week. The Army has me on training, and they paid my tuition, so I do what they say, which is fine. Yeah, so enjoy the rest of the week. I will see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend.